Buongiorno a tutti. Dunque, questo sarà un video relativamente diverso, anche perché vedete che lo scenario è diverso. And I'm going to speak English in this video because I am in Portugal. This is my friend and probably future business partner because I'm here to see and looking at the possibility of making an investment together. So, welcome to Portugal, and let's see what happens. Obviously, there is something more other than this trip that I would actually like to see. I would like to see the possibility of moving here to Portugal. So I'm not looking at this country simply as a tourist or as someone trying to make some money from a property or something else. I'm just trying to understand whether I can build something here that could eventually become part of my life. And because my partner here, my future partner here, actually lives in Portugal, he's Portuguese, as I said, well, he knows much better than me, and I will start asking him some question, and let's see how it goes. Let's have a look together, and let's get started. So, you know what I'm trying to do here. Obviously, we're trying to do it here together, and the kind of investment that I'm considering. So, do you genuinely think I've had or we had a good idea looking at Portugal, or I am making a terrible mistake?
Portugal is a good place to invest. Of course it is. I mean, there are opportunities everywhere. But what I see here is like so much potential everywhere around. Not only the country is evolving, I mean, it's just in the starting phase of, I wouldn't say evolution, but it's a bit behind still. And I can see many businesses lacking innovation, lacking creativity, lacking something to make them stand out. And there's so much potential in business here. I mean, I see that most of the business are stuck in the past, and it needs creativity. It needs something new. It needs new energy. There's so much space for us to work on, to be flexible, to do things differently, or to do the same, but with a different nuance. And so basically, if you go around in any city, any town, I'm talking about the city center of any village, town, city, you will see so many houses in ruins, obviously needing TLC, some care, some renovation. And this is a potential of investments. And this is the most obvious one because you walk in any town center, you see a building in ruins, it needs renovation. This is in itself is a sign of potential investment.
Shall we take a look at one?
And I can show you plenty.
So, I would say let's go. What about that property that we're taking a look at? I mean, that we, let's say that we got
Our attention.
yeah, it got our attention. Let's talk about that. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes. But what do you want to know, or what's your actual question?
What is my actual question? What
Yeah.
about that investment? It's amazing. I mean, I believe I believe that could be it, because one of the properties is actually that. So let's explain a little bit while I'm showing.
Okay, so that property caught my attention straight away, not only because the price itself, it was very reasonable, it was a good market price for it. So compared to what I've seen in the markets and comparing to others, this one was actually livable or inhabitable. I mean, one of the constructions we could live in straight away. Of course, it would need some renovations. It could be better.
How much is the property? Sorry to interrupt you.
It was advertised for 190,000, so under 200,000. And I've seen already worse houses with less area, with smaller and worse conditions for more. But probably because this one is further away from the main cities, the price is quite good.
Okay, we are now going to Lagos, which I have no idea, to be honest. Never been there, so I'm curious. In the meantime, so mister,
Tell me.
why is Portugal everywhere lately? Everyone's talking about Portugal, everyone wants to move here, everyone wants to invest here, people coming here, retiring, digital nomads and stuff like that. Why is that?
Well,
What do you think?
there were many years ago some incentives regarding tax breaks for digital nomads, for example, or for people to come retire here or to buy their retirement house here. And the government did a lot of incentives in this way to bring foreigners over to Portugal. This was at the time they had intention to boost the economy, to bring, to put Portugal in the map, let's say. And maybe their strategy worked a bit too well, because now we're paying the price for that in terms of, I mean, the locals, the Portuguese itself. The prices went up a lot for the locals, and I'm talking about real estate, mostly rent-wise, mortgage-wise. It's very hard for any Portuguese nowadays to be able to afford a house.
That was actually, sorry to interrupt you, that was actually the next question I was going to. No.
Sorry.
I mean, you already responded, which is beautiful. I was going to ask about,
Okay.
I mean, don't you think that this is in fact something that is not very beneficial for locals? I mean, which you already said that it's clearly not.
Again, there's always two sides of the coin, as I like to say. Is good and is not good. It's good because it did bring business, it did bring opportunities, it did put Portugal on the map. And the locals, regular people, our grandparents, mothers, sisters, sons, daughters, I mean, the people that did grow up here and they didn't ask for this, all they wanted was to have a chill life in their town and just, yeah, they didn't ask for this.
Understandable.
And they, how to say, they didn't adapt, because all this also happened very, very fast. I mean, it was not in over a decade, it was even less than a decade that all this, well, look at it, like, yes. Well, just the city center, I mean, unless you want to see the, well, we can see if we have time.
Look at this road.
Seaside. Well, Lagos is at the seaside, but the coast is beautiful there. I mean, that's one of the reasons why it's so famous.
I mean, I'm not impressed of the road itself. I'm impressed of how quiet it is. We are in Lagos now.
Well, let's just go this street.
Yes,
Let me
that's
see.
walking a bit.
Yeah, because this is like literally the central street, and then it's like all the ramifications.
I see.
This is the main street, yes, the main touristic street of like.
Well, it's easy. It's easy to tell. It's easy to guess.
How did you know?
Just a wild guess.
Lagos is probably one of the most developed towns, cities in the south. It's one of the most touristic cities because of the beautiful coast, the cliffs is very characteristics of the zone, and
Oh.
also is the digital nomad hub.
Oh,
Is the city, I wouldn't say in Portugal, but at least in the south of Portugal, with the most digital nomads, expats living. So it makes this very unique ecosystem here of foreigners, but they're all living here, but they are not from here,
I see.
if that makes sense.
It
So for
It does, it does. Somehow it does.
somehow it is. So you will see a lot of foreigner people, but not all of them are tourists. Okay, now is the peak of the tourist season, so probably yes,
Yeah.
you will find plenty of tourists, but not. But during, if you come to Lagos during the low season, you will see also lots of foreigners, but they are not tourists. They are living here.
All right. So, mister, are you hungry?
A little bit, yeah. Could
Yeah.
eat something.
We could eat something.
There is like some nice traditional Portuguese foods, like
Speaking of
biryani,
Portuguese food. Yes.
like kebab.
Oh, we had amazing fish. Taste days. So, here we are, walking in this beautiful, beautiful promenade. We had an amazing food in an amazing restaurant. I really enjoyed that food. We had frango assad and
Franguinho.
frangi, cafezinho. Basically, we treat us. And
Yeah.
I have to say, I had the best mousse, chocolate mousse ever. I mean, I didn't know that Portuguese were able to do desserts. He's not answering. So, mister, where are we going now?
Actually, we're going to a restaurant takeaway Italian place that is for sale, like Trespass, the business.
Trespass.
Just gonna take a
Ideal.
look, see how it is,
Yes.
see if we can consider it, because I think Lagos is good place for business. Always, all year long, is business is busy. Always many tourists here.
Well, as you can see,
Yes,
this
I think
place
there
is
are good
interesting.
opportunities here.
All right, let's go then. Per una questione di privacy non ho potuto mostrarvi il locale che siamo andati a vedere, perché purtroppo non me l'hanno concesso e sono assolutamente d'accordo. Però ne approfitto, già che ci siamo, per spiegarvi velocemente una cosa. Come avrete capito, insomma, il nostro progetto là in Portogallo ha sostanzialmente due gambe. Diciamo che si divide in due ramificazioni. E soprattutto non stiamo partendo da zero, ma stiamo partendo da una base. Da una parte abbiamo già individuato alcune opportunità concrete per entrare in un'attività o svilupparne una nostra. E stiamo verificando appunto costi, tempi, numeri e condizioni, soprattutto condizioni, perché questa è la cosa più importante. Dall'altra parte stiamo già guardando delle proprietà, come appunto quella che sto mostrando nel video, da acquistare, da recuperare, soprattutto quelle da recuperare, comprese alcune rovine, perché lì abbiamo visto l'investimento. Dunque, le due cose possono andare avanti o insieme, oppure possiamo partire da quella che si concretizza per prima, ok? Quindi, in poche parole, io non sono andato in Portogallo semplicemente con un'idea in testa e dai, andiamo e facciamo questo e quest'altro, ma ci sono andato per vedere di persona e valutare insieme, appunto, il mio possibilmente futuro business partner, delle possibilità concrete che esistono già, capire i numeri e soprattutto capire quali abbiano realmente senso. Dunque, il video è per forza di cose in inglese, come ho spiegato, però Se avete delle domande, delle curiosità riguardo la vita in Portogallo e riguardo tutto ciò che concerne gli investimenti, fatemi pure sapere. Oppure, se avete anche delle opinioni personali al riguardo, in quanto questo per me è un mondo relativamente nuovo e comunque ci stiamo prendendo i nostri tempi, cioè non abbiamo fretta. E questo è quanto. Proseguiamo con il video, o con l'ultima parte del video. The day is almost over. I mean, we never stopped, I have to say. But it was good. I truly hope that you guys have an idea of what we're talking about. I truly hope that my future business partner here had somehow enlightened you and give you a glimpse of what it could be living here. Obviously, there is so much more to talk about, and I am pretty sure that in a way or another, you're gonna hear much more about this. As for me, this is also part of a bigger plan because Portugal, it feels generally somewhere I could generally again see myself living in the future. So, if we decide to go ahead, which we are, well, we will show the rest and the rest of the process. So, in any case, subscribe to the channel, click the notification, and follow next videos because if this works, you will see exactly what we create.
Questions in the comments.
Questions in the comments, exactly. Please comment all you want and ask all the questions you need, and we will be more than happy to answer.
Yes, I'm single.
Okay, yes, that's one more information to give. All right, stay tuned. Let's see. Say something, Mr. Whatever. We just got started.
I ruined your video.
He ruined my video.